What does it mean to subtract a negative number? For example, -5 minus -3. In this lesson, you will learn to subtract integers by using integer chips. Let's review. Integers can be modeled with chips. Yellow chips represent positive numbers, and red chips represent negative numbers. A zero pair is made when opposite quantities have a sum of 0. Here are the opposite quantities +1 and -1. You can think of the opposites as canceling each other out. Because they have a sum of 0, 1 and -1 are a zero pair. Let's review the rules for adding integers. When we add numbers with like signs, we add the two numbers together. The sum will have the same sign as the addends. When we add numbers with different signs, we make zero pairs. The sum will have the same sign as the number with more chips. A common misunderstanding is to think that adding more chips always changes the value on the mat. However, this is not the case. On the mat, we have a value of +1. If we add another yellow chip, we have a value of +2. If instead we add a value of -1, we make a zero pair and the value is 0. However, if we start with our original chip and then add a zero pair, we have not changed the value on the mat. In fact, we can add as many zero pairs as we like, but the value on the mat will still be +1. Let's look at some examples. I have $5, I spend $3. I have a value of +5. When I spend $3, I remove 3 positive chips. 5 minus 3 equals 2. I have $2 left. I owe my brother $5. I fold his laundry and he forgives $3 of my debt. I have 5 negative chips to represent my debt. After I do my brother a favor, he removes $3 of my debt, so I can remove 3 negative chips. -5 minus -3 equals -2. I am still $2 in debt. I have $3, I spend $5. I want to spend $5, but I don't have 5 chips on my mat. If I simply add 2 more positive chips, I'm changing the original value on the mat. So I must add 2 positive chips and 2 negative chips to make a zero pair. When I add the zero pair to the mat, the value on the mat has not changed. Now I'm able to spend my $5, and I'm left with 2 red chips. 3 minus 5 equals -2. Because I have spent more than I had, I am now $2 in debt. Let's try another problem. -2 minus -3. I have -2 on the mat. I want to subtract -3, but I don't have enough negatives to remove. I add a zero pair without changing the value on the mat. Now I am able to subtract -3 and I'm left with a value of +1. -2 minus -3 equals +1. Let's do one more example. 3 minus -3. I have 3 positive chips. I want to remove 3 negative chips, but I don't have any negatives on the mat. I add 3 zero pairs without changing the original value. Now I'm able to remove -3 chips. I'm left with a value of +6. 3 minus -3 equals +6. In this lesson, you have learned to subtract integers by using integer chips.